Hey, you are listening to the All In Network podcast. My name is Dan McCabe, and I am on day 26 of All In for 90. And today is an important topic. Today, when I figured this out in my life, in my business, it made everything so much better, everything so much easier, everything so much more positive that I'm excited to talk about and share with you. It's a little off the beaten path of the stuff we've been talking about the last couple weeks. So let's jump in. Let's get started. Hey, what's up everyone? Dan is back, and today is day 26, and this is the most energized I feel like I've been all day, so I'm glad to be here recording a podcast for you guys. I'm glad to be doing this topic. I like this topic. I mean, really today, I talked about this yesterday a little bit, and it did not get better. I finally wore myself out a little bit. I thought it'd be better today, and I just wasn't. Holy cow, like I need one good night's sleep, I think, but sometimes that happens. When you're trying to build something big, you're trying to build something fast, you wear yourself out. It's just kind of the nature of the beast. And, you can't do this forever. It's not sustainable forever, but what I will tell you is that you can do anything for 90 days. So I know I can fight through this. I know you can fight through it if you decide to make that decision. I know the impact. I know the power it can have on your life, on your mentality, on your business, on your finances if you just do it. And you can do anything for 90 days. Absolutely 100%. So including this. I did the Hard 75 challenge once from Andy Frisella, anybody who's ever done that one before. And that one's crazier. I mean, mine is 90 days and it's all in, and it's more encompassing around the business and things like that. His is just purely around creating these disciplines and habits. And it's really around fitness as well. I mean, if you do that 75 hard challenge, you are going to be in great shape. It's working out an hour and a half a day in two separate 45-minute workouts every single day, plus sticking to your nutrition plan, plus no alcohol, plus reading 10 pages a day. We incorporated, some of the stuff that he does in the Hard 75 in the All In for 90. We do a lot of similar things. At the same time, ours is more geared towards the actual business. But doing anything for 90 days, it's 100% possible. And I liken it to about, when was it, 2006, 2007. I ran a couple marathons over those years, so about 13, 14 years ago. And I remember how hard and painful that was, especially the second one. The second one was really hot out, like super hot, and I started cramping up really bad, but really, you get into this mentality somewhere around, I think I was there like really way too early, like mile 19, got 7 miles left. And it's literally all you are thinking about. The only thing on your mind at any given point is the very next step. How many steps does it take to run 6-7 miles left in a marathon? I have no idea. But all I could ever think about was the very next step. And if I kept taking the very next step, I would get there a little closer. And I had this phrase that kept running through my mind. How you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. And it kept going through my brain. And I was like, there was no way I could not cross that finish line. It wasn't possible. I said, if I drop out of this, if I give up on this, if I don't take that next step, what kind of pattern am I setting for the rest of my life, for everything else that I do? I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish no matter what. And that's the mentality you need to have with an All In for 90. Absolutely. So, anyways, I bucked up today. I got through the things that I needed to do. I talked to the people I needed to talk to. It's a little bit earlier than I normally record this. It's about 7:30. Right now I decided to record it fast because I had the house basically to myself. Family's out doing a few different things, and I'm going to do the fitness goal after this, so I'm recording this a little bit earlier. Lately I've been trying to do the fitness first. Did the personal development early this morning, and definitely went all in today. All in for what I had, but my energy just sucked. Holy cow, I woke up early, and I never, throughout the course of the entire day, I have not felt awake at all, which sucks. But you know what? We just have days like that, and we have to pick up and fight through regardless. So, day 26, we talked about. I talked about in the intro here. This is something that can completely change your mentality every single day. And it's something that does truly help me. Even though I was I'm kind of whiny today about having a lack of energy. This particular topic typically gives me more energy on any given day. And what it is, it's talking about your environment. Where do you go to work every single day? Where do you do your business every single day? I created, this place for me down here. If you're watching the YouTube video, you can see it. Sometime I'll take the camera around and show you guys around a little bit more. I don't think I'll do it here, but if you look behind me here, you can see a couple footballs over my one shoulder. I don't know which one, this one here. So over my shoulder, one of them's autographed by Jerry Rice. I got some baseballs that are autographed by famous players. A picture of Pele, the greatest soccer player of all time, that's autographed, doing a bicycle kick. Play like the champions flag, a replica of the one that Notre Dame keeps in their locker room, signed by Rudy Rudiger. Some baseball bats. You can usually see those over my shoulder as well, just by some of my baseball heroes from the 80s and early 90s that I grew up with. That's just what you can kind of see on camera here, but if you were to look around here, I've got just other autographs, things I think that are really cool. I know sometimes this jersey over here makes some of the shots. It's a royal blue Royals jersey signed by Bo Jackson. Things like that. And this environment that I've created around myself, it's got a purpose beyond, just it's like kind of cool sports memorabilia. For me, yes, I love sports. And so I think a lot of these things are really cool. I got an autograph of Mike Tyson up here that's on a picture that looks like Mike Tyson's Punch Out from my youth. I just think this stuff is cool. But what most of these things are, these memorabilia, these collectibles, whatever you want to call them, it's people that are at their peak, people that are the best at whatever it is that they do. I got Doyle Brunson, the poker player over there, Kevin Garnett, Tony Hawk. It's not sports specific by any means, but it's just stuff that I enjoy being around. And if you look around the entire environment, I made this environment for myself as a place that I feel comfortable, as a place that I enjoy being for extended periods of time while I'm working on my business. Previous to this, I had an office. So this is the lower level of my house. I got a walk out here that goes out to a patio, and we got a pond in the back. So it's like nice. It's a very comfortable space. Previous to this, I had an office up on the second level of our house in a room that you would think would be the office. And it was my office for a while, but it was like a smaller, I don't know, it was like our spare bedroom that we'd converted into an office. It was small. It wasn't that comfortable. Got really cluttered really fast because it was just too tight on space, and I had too much stuff. And here I've got, couches set up, a couple TVs over there. So, every so often, if there's on a Sunday, me and my son can come down here and watch a couple football games. And I love being down here. I don't mind spending large amounts of time down here doing my stuff. This is where I relax. It's where I hang out. It's kind of my own personal space. It's surrounded by things that I think are really cool and that I enjoy being around. Around the corner here from, and I know you guys can't see this. Someday I'll have to show you around or take some other pictures. But if you go right around the corner, I turned the other half of this room into effectively like a little sports training area that my kids could use. But to tell you the truth, I probably use it more than they do just because I think it's fun. But we got batting tees set up and a big net-like thing that they can hit into. We got a bunch of hockey sticks and pucks. My daughter can come down here and take shots and do whatever. So I created this space. Like a lot of people create these spaces that are like pristine. I didn't want my space to be pristine. I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be functional. I wanted to be able to do cool stuff. I wanted to be able to bang a hockey puck off the wall and not really care. And it's just like, to me, it's just more homey. That's the way I created it. So I enjoy this. So the point is, whatever inspires you is what you want to surround yourself with when you're wherever you're spending the bulk of your time. If you're working on your business, it is 100 times better to be doing it in an environment that you love and that you enjoy being. For me, it's impossible to work at the kitchen table. I hate that. I know people do it all the time, but it's really hard for me to sit down and focus and want to be there for any extended period of time. Like down here, the way I've surrounded myself, I love it. I can stay down here forever. Not forever, but you know what I mean. So, So yeah, so think about that. Where are you spending your time? Make sure you have an environment, stuff that inspires you. I always put within like network marketing and things like that. I've got all the rank bonuses and ranks and things like that. I post them up where I can see them on a regular basis. I've got my vision board always kind of stuck up around me, like things that I'm looking for, the future goals that I have. Like this is my space to do anything I want with. The rest of the house, I don't really care. I let my wife pretty much handles that. However she wants it to be, I don't care. We keep it clean. It's different. It's not the way I would do it. I mean, heck, if it were up to me, above my bed would be that big Michael Jordan poster with his arms spread out with his wingspan. But, I don't think grown-ups actually think that stuff's cool, but I'm a 42-year-old kid. I had to think there for a second. What the heck? I'm like, how old am I again? Yeah, but I'm still think that stuff is cool and think that's fun. So down here, I'm allowed to do what I want. I enjoy it. And I want you to do the same thing for your environment, because when you're happy in your space, it's going to make you happy on your phone calls. It's going to make you that much more effective and feel that much better about being there and spending time there. So take some time, put some effort into your surroundings where you're working, whether it's plants, whether it's pictures you like, whatever it is. Find stuff that inspires you, surround yourself with it, immerse yourself in it while you're doing your business, and I promise you, it might not seem like much, but it helps. It helps a ton. So anyways, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and check out for the day. I appreciate you guys as always. Feel free to go on over to the allinnetworker.com website and check it out. And then also, if you want to get a hold of me, direct message me on LinkedIn is usually the best place. That's where I hang out the most. Otherwise, make sure you smash those like buttons on the YouTube video, subscribe, whatever. I just heard somebody say, smash the like button if you like this video today, and so I decided I wanted to say that. But rate, review the podcast, I'd appreciate it. So, all right, you guys, tomorrow, day 27, I'll be back. Hopefully, you'll be here as well. And we're going to talk about stories within your business. We only got a few days left in the belief section and the vision section of All In for 90. So we're going to wrap it up strong. All right, see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.